They say it's an island like no other, the fourth largest in the world. A place where ancient baobabs stand tall beneath endless skies, and time flows to the rhythm of the wild. Every turn reveals the unexpected, and every moment feels timeless.
Hi everyone and welcome to Madagascar. We are going to make a road trip through Madagascar for the next 9 days. When we include Antananarivo, which is the capital, it's going to be a total of 2 weeks. I tried to plan the best route to see the most of Madagascar on this trip. So I would say let's start the journey.
It all started in Antananarivo, the capital of Madagascar. The locals simply call it Tana for short. In this immense city, you need to be cautious with your belongings, especially around the bustling Analakeli market, the largest in town. We explored the stunning royal palace, which offers a breathtaking panoramic view of the entire city. This is where our journey began, just before we embarked on a 9-day road trip across the island. We're driving from Antananarivo to Antsirabe, the third largest city on the island, about 4 to 5 hours away. There is a reason we need to stop here for the night. Our main goal is to reach the Baobab Avenue, with lots of stops to explore along the way. But it's a long journey, and driving at night isn't advised. The roads are rough, so I'd recommend hiring a driver with a good car.
So we have just arrived at our first destination. It's about 70 kilometers from Antananarivo, and we're gonna make just a quick stop over here to see how the locals work here in the pot factory. They work every single day, even on Sundays. Our tour guide just told us. And this village is called Amatulampi. You really have to get used to the names here because it's really hard to pronounce, but you're getting used to it. Let's go inside.
Interacting with the locals, you get a true sense of traditional Malagasy culture. With hard work, they can finish up to 60 small pots per day, which is incredible. We will pass a few schools along the way, so I thought of bringing some books and pencils. Seeing the children light up with excitement over these small gifts is truly heartwarming. It's 5:30 in the morning, and we're about to start our drive. Today, we'll spend most of the day in the car, driving to Morondava, which will take about 11 to 12 hours. We'll make 2 stops along the way. First, at the village to see how the locals live traditionally, and then for lunch in Morondava.
So this is made of mud?
Mud.
Mud?
Red mud.
Red mud. You guys know what this is?
Shit of Sindy.
Exactly. Shit of Zebu. Mixed with mud, I guess. So this is the bedroom here. Do you see?
Yes, a bedroom.
Do you sleep? Is it? Izanu anarano? Su. Okay. Sin. Tamzu. Sindy. Okay, next room.
Next one. This is just a room for the, like a kind of storage.
In this house, 4 people are living all together. Why not more, actually?
They're still extending it.
Ah.
It's not yet finished.
Okay, it's not finished yet, but this is like a traditional house. And how do they do the roof?
The rooftop,
Yes.
they just cut the dry grass,
The dry grass.
from the mountain and put it up there. They use like a small rope. They don't have the rope like in Tana, like a plastic rope, but they use the sisal
Yes.
as a rope.
Okay.
It's a part of adventure, right?
Exactly. We're having a lunch break in Antananarivo, which is the hottest town in Madagascar, and we still have 5 hours to go to Morondava. And if you're confused why I'm not saying Morondava, because the locals over here, they don't pronounce the A in the end of the word. I learned it on NOSY. For example, Ambataloaka, they say Ambatuluk. So the A in the end, they don't pronounce it. So it's basically Morondava. You guys, we made it. We are at my dream destination. This place here was on my bucket list for so long, and now I'm standing right over here. I still can't believe it. This place is even more beautiful like on pictures. So we woke up at 4:30 in the morning. We got here for sunrise. We got here at 5:30 because from Morondava it's an hour drive, so you have to get ready very early. And if you don't want to have any people on it, you have to come for sunrise, not for sunset, because it's gonna be super empty over here. Now it's getting a little bit more crowded, but I advise you to come here for sunrise. Today is going to be a full day in a car again. We're driving from Morondava to Tsingy De Bemaraha, and it's such a long drive. It takes about 10 to 11 hours with the lunch break included and with another short break. And the road is in a really bad condition, so that's why it takes really long to get there. And we are also going to stop a few times for some landscapes and to visit a village. break at this village here. It's like just 15 minutes from the first ferry you're gonna take. So if you're going to Tsingy, you have to take 2 ferries. We took one, so we're gonna head to the second one in a bit. And I think we still have like 5 hours to go. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but we're gonna stay at Sindy for 2 nights.
Antsirabe, Madagascar.
Good morning, today's the 4th day and we just arrived at Tsingy. Today's going to be a full day of hiking. It took us 1 hour from the hotel to get here because the road is not in a good condition and they're already like preparing the stuff which we have to wear. Never done this before.
You feel safe now?
So?
Sindy isn't too excited.
No.
He is.
No.
He is as well. What is this?
Sindy.
Sindy! Sindy!
Go one by one across the bridge.
Okay, 1 by 1.
No.
Oh my god, I have to go alone.
Because-
After this, I won't be afraid of heights anymore. Don't step on it! It's shaking!
Day 5 will be pretty similar to day 3. We're driving back to Morondava, another 10 to 11 hours with the same lunch break as before. But this time, we have a sunset mission. We'll visit the baobab lovers and another beautiful spot to end the day. The baobab lovers, a pair of intertwined trees, symbolize love and connection, making this place one of Madagascar's most famous natural landmarks. The baobab trees in Morondava are incredible. Some are over 1,000 years old, with massive trunks that store water. They're especially beautiful at sunrise and sunset. And now we're heading all the way back to Antsirabe, a long 11 to 12-hour drive, just like on day 2. This time, we'll make one stop along the way to visit another village, where we will learn how they traditionally search for gold in the river.
They pound the stone near of the river, like that white stone, gray stone over there, and they get this powder. They pound it and get this powder. They're going to wash this to find the gold in it, and let's see if they have a chance for the gold inside. This
It's our 7th day on the road today, and today we're driving from Antsirabe to Andasibe. It's another very long drive, but this time it's only 8 to 9 hours instead of 11 to 12. Before the long drive, we're going to visit 2 more places in Antsirabe.
We visited a workshop where artisans transform zebu horns into everyday items such as forks, spoons, and crafted jewelry. After that, we saw a craftsman creating rickshaws, which are super famous here in Antsirabe. This instrument I'm holding here is called the BOLIVIA.
I just found out that there are 18 tribes, so 18 different Malagasy dialects of Madagascar. And usually when I'm in a country, I always try to learn the language to communicate a little bit with locals. But this time it's impossible because it's like learning a new language for every part in Madagascar. For example, on NOSY, they speak a little bit different than in Tana, the capital. For example, Azuvi Anarano, which means what's your name? They say it like that on NOSY. But in Tana, they say Iza Anarano, so they change some words. So it's really, really hard to learn the language for every part of Madagascar. And also remember when I told you don't pronounce the A in the end, like for example for Morondava. So you can do it because some people do and some people don't. So it really depends where exactly in Madagascar you are. Also, veluma, it means goodbye. You can say velum and veluma, but the people are going to understand you anyways. And since I'm teaching you Malagasy already, salama is hello, and you can use it for the morning, for the evening, for the noon, whenever. And thank you is misochra.
Mouse lemur.
Ah, the mouse is the baby lemur, like the very small lemur.
Here we are on Alamazota National Park. It has 874 hectares. Our specificity of this park is the Indri, the largest lemurs living here in Madagascar. You hear the noise, this is the communication noise. They can live 40 to 60 years old and they get just one single baby every 2 to 3 years. They eat the fruit and the leaves, 1.5 kilograms per day.
Right now we're at Lemurs Island, which belongs to Vacuna Forest Lodge. It is really small, so if you're gonna walk around here, it's really quick, and they have 37 lemurs over here. So you have to get a canoe to go from this side to this side. I thought actually we were gonna make a trip with the canoe, but it's really just 2 minutes with the canoe.
This is the Lemur Island. This park belongs to the Vacuna, and this island is an artificial island. Created in the 1996, and this was opened for the public in the 2000. And the lemurs we found on this island, there were rescued pets before they come to the Lemur Island. But in the 1996, it was forbidden to keep them in the houses. That's why we took and brought them to the island. And they breed as well on this Lemur Island, and nowadays they almost the third generations. And we have 5 different islands, but only this first island is the main island. The visitors can walk and can see them come close. The island number 5, that is the rewilding island. Before we put them back in the wild, then we have to rewild them first. We just let them be, and one day if they can, we take them again and we put them back in the forest.
Crocodile.
Our final day on the road. We'll make a quick stop at a reserve before heading back to Antananarivo, the last 8 to 9 hours on the road, bringing us back to where it all began. These past 9 days have been absolutely incredible. So many unforgettable experiences packed into such a short time.